Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, help with gadgets.edc, and we're going to do a review of the EMPEDC Nymble. This is the second Nymble that I have had. The first one was a frame lock, and this one's a, excuse me, a liner lock. When it came to me, if you look at the unboxing, it came to me with micarta scales on it. But the gentleman that I bought it from also, as part of the package, there were these scales, which are kind of a copper foil, and there were some jade scales as well. I don't think I ever even put the jade scales on, and kept it micarta for a few days, but then put these on here, and to me these are awesome scales. This is a well done knife. Fits good in the hand. Has a finger choil, which I tend to like. You can reverse flick. You can regular flick it. You can front flip it. And I kind of messed up on that. It didn't make that one snappy. So there's various opening methods. It is a very fidget friendly knife. I'm not the biggest fan of coated blades, but this one seems to have held up just fine. And it's a nice looking knife. All right, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons here. Let's do the American Blade Works Model 2. And let's do a Holt haptic with it. All right. Let's do the Miguron Morial. And bring in slide that off to the side just a little bit. Also Miguron Carrix. Two more budget-minded knives that are actually really good. I need to get my review out on those two. Let's do a Kaiser Sparrow and the Arno Bernard Imamba. So there's those two. Let's also bring in a Kaiser October and the Artisan Cutlery Tylos. All right. Next up, we've got the Beg Knives Mini Glimpse and the Beg Knives Bodega. So there's two pretty interesting knives. Let's do the Asher Knives Spiro and the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. All right, let's get those out of the way. Let's do the Microtech MSI. That's one of the larger knives that I have, and a TS380, Tucson TS380. So there's a couple of comparisons. Let's do the American Blade Works Model 1. Warncliffe and the Olamic Whippersnapper. All right. Let's do the CJRB Pyrite and the CJRB Echo. That's a prototype. It has the thumb studs instead of the opening hole. Let's do a Sharp by Design Mini Tempest. And let's go ahead and finish it off with the Kaiser Cyberblade. And as you can see, the EMPEDC Nymble is longer than the Kaiser Cyberblade. All right, let's get a few measurements in. Alright, as you can tell, the blade is right at 3 inches long. The entire knife is a little less than 7 inches. And I don't have a measurement on the weight with these the foil carbon fiber, but it is not an objectionable weight. Clip works good. It's a simple wedge shape, fits in nicely with the lines of the knife. Plenty of clearance for most pockets. There's a nice numbered backspacer there. A lanyard hole, which I could take it or leave it either way, but that's just my opinion. This flipper does work well. The jimping on it is just fine. Front flipping works pretty good. It's not the greatest, but it's definitely not the worst front flipper that I've experienced. Reverse flick works great. I mean, it's very easy. I like when I pick up a knife and I don't have to adjust my grip in order to get to the opening hole. And then when you open it up and your hand just falls into place into the finger choil and then the fingers here. It's not a big knife. But it fits in hand very well. Even if I were to choke back on this without the finger choil, you can see there's still just a tad of the scales that would stick out the end of my hand. You can see the nice little EMPEDC pivot, or the logo on the pivot, which is the same one as this coin there. I do like the way that this opening hole is. There's the hole, but then there's also a bit of a almost like a fuller that extends even more than the opening hole, and it's easy to get down there, further down on the blade, or even choke up close to the top of the opening hole and still get enough leverage to open it without any issues. I don't dislike this knife. I didn't dislike the previous version that I had, but this is also another one that I haven't found myself carrying as of a lot as of late, but I would keep that one in my collection if I didn't need to move some knives along in order to get some more knives to bring more content to you. So I might be moving this one along as well, and I wanted to get a review of it. It cuts great. It's as I mentioned, great in hand. I've actually met John, the owner of EMPEDC, great guy, and have had a few chats with him as well. So they've got good customer service at EMPEDC, and if you're interested in one of their knives, I would recommend picking it up. This carbon fiber foil scale, I really like the looks of it. It to me, it gives it a really classy look. And this is a knife that you could carry every day, or in my opinion, carry on a more formal type of dress as well. So it works well, fidget friendly. It's a good knife. I would recommend this one. If you haven't checked them out, I would recommend doing so, and I'll leave some links down to the website in the comments or in the description of the video. Appreciate everyone that's watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for making comments. I really do appreciate that, and I will try to respond to any comments that you do make. Hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks.